Hey guys, it's your boy, Skinny Penis. I'm just joking. Hey guys, what's up? It's Milan. And welcome back. So today I have a little few words to say. I want to say my piece. You know, me and Luna have we've just been watching a lot of Tana Mongeau and Jake Paul videos, and you know, we just have some things to say. Isn't that right, Luna? She said yeah. So this video, as you guessed, is going to be about Tana Mongeau and Jake Paul scamming all of, well, not all of you, but like all of the 12-year-olds out there, basically. All of the people that are like their fans and give them money. So if you guys aren't like up to date on the whole Tana Mongeau, Jake Paul, weird friendship, dating, marriage thing, well, let me tune you in. So basically, like right after Tana Mongeau broke up with her ex-boyfriend, the like ugly guy who everyone said looked like Justin Bieber, but he didn't look like Justin Bieber at all. Okay, him, yeah. So after she broke up with him, basically like immediately after, she just started hanging out with Jake Paul for some reason. I don't really know why. I guess we know why now, because it was just like all a publicity stunt, so that they could get lots of money. I guess it makes sense now. But yeah, so they like started hanging out immediately after she broke up with her ex-boyfriend, and people were like, ooh, oh my god, are Tana and Jake dating? Like, oh my gosh, what is this? Like, is there a relationship in the works? Like, new couple goals? But no. No. So, yeah, they started hanging out, and like everyone was thinking that they were together, but no one really actually thought they were together. It was more like, oh my god, I wonder if, you know what I mean? Like, oh my god, that would be so cute if. But I don't really understand when Jake Paul started becoming like cool. Like, I'm very confused about that. I literally made a video about Jake Paul back with like the Cody Co Jake Paul incident that happened a few months ago, so you kind of know where I stand on Jake Paul. If you watch that video, go watch that video. I was on one, so it was really funny. But I've also made a video about Tana Mongeau before, and yeah, just I'm sort of like on and off with her, but lately I've just been off, you know. I'm not really on that Tana Mongeau bullshit. So when the two forces combined, I was just like, oh hell no, like, no, this is not it. This is not what is happening right now. But yeah, I don't really know why everyone is like, oh my god, Jake Paul and Tana Mongeau is so cute, couple goals 2019. Like, Jake Paul has always been a shitty person, and I don't know when we started like liking him again. Maybe because of the Shane documentary, but I feel like even after the Shane documentary, we still knew that Jake Paul was like shit. So yeah, I don't really understand this whole thing, to be honest. But yeah, so anyways, they have been like together, like, you know, trying to make it seem like they are a couple and whatnot. And they've just been like putting out videos together on both of their channels. They were like putting out videos and just like putting out photos of them like kissing or making out or whatever, and they did a video that like blew the internet up. The internet was just like, oh my god, like, oh. And it was a video where I guess Tana was like in Jake's bed, or it was a photo, I think it was a video where she was in his bed and they like did a video together, and everyone was just like, holy shit, oh my god, she's in his bed. And then yeah, so that happened. Honestly, I didn't really stay too up to date with the whole thing. I'm more like knowledgeable about the recent marriage that they had. So yeah, that like kept going on. They just did like little like sly shit to make it seem like they were like a couple and together and stuff. And I guess they just started breaking in that dough. I guess the little teeny boppers of the world like were just loving that shit. I'm sure it grew both of their followings like a lot. And then Tana Mongeau got this reality show like on YouTube. It's like the MTV reality show that she got. And I think that this like played into it even more and like made her more relevant and like more interesting to have Jake Paul as like her boyfriend. Even though, okay, she literally says on the reality show, I haven't watched the full reality show, but I've seen people like do commentary videos on it. She literally said that her and Jake have never had sex and they've never like they've never like, you know, done stuff. So Tana Mongeau doesn't really strike me as the girl that dates someone and doesn't have sex with them. I mean, we all have seen from her videos that she is very sexual. And like with all of her boyfriends, she's always like, oh my god, yes, big dick daddy, like, I love you. So that part is just like, that's the first red flag. Like, come on, sis, like, you're not, like, we're supposed to believe that you're not and he's your boyfriend. Okay, sure. So yeah, then she got the reality show and they were like being more coupley and together. At like Jake's birthday party, they like had matching outfits and everything, and that like reinstated their coupleness, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so basically like leading up to that, they were just trying to like make it seem like they were a couple. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, once she got this freaking reality show on MTV, she got proposed to on her 21st birthday at the club in Vegas, and everyone was supposed to believe that. Like, yeah. So she got proposed to by Jake Paul at the club. How romantic. Oh my god. And she said yes. Can you believe it? Then they like did a photo of like their rings together, and you know, people on the internet, they like dug deep and they found where the rings were from. Turns out the rings were only worth like $125 each. So you know for sure that those were not real. Like, Tana Mongeau is not just gonna have some $125 freaking ring that you can get out of one of those like coin machines at the freaking laundromat down the street. And so she got proposed to, and it was like, oh, so exciting, when's the wedding? Then she got married. They got married. So they had like this big cloutrimonium or something they called it, and they invited like all of the big influencers and like YouTubers and stuff. People did videos on it. Like, the only reason why I know so much about this honestly is because of like the people that got invited that went. They like vlogged it or made videos about going and like what their experience was, and that's sort of how I know all of this. Like Sarah Baska did a freaking hilarious video. I was watching it last night and I was just dying over her whole experience of being at Tana and Jake's wedding. Go watch the video if you haven't watched it. You will seriously like pee your pants laughing. It was so funny. And then Chris Clemens also did like a little video about going, and I think someone, I don't know, they like, yeah, they showed like the whole wedding and everything, and the wedding itself was so weird, so freaking weird. Okay, so first off, they really were scamming these 12-year-olds. Like, they were coming to scam the 12-year-old demographic. The 12-year-old demographic. Oh my god, I can't talk. Because they were live streaming their fake wedding for, I think, $50. Some people said that they paid $75. Some people said they paid $50. So I don't really understand, like, why some people paid more than others. If you know, like, let me know, because that part was confusing. But yeah, Peter Mon actually did a few videos on, or like a video or two on this as well, and I love Peter Mon, and the video was so great. But yeah, so they live streamed the whole wedding. Needless to say, the wedding was fake. Apparently there was like a staged fight like right after they said their vows and like they got to kiss or whatever. There was like a staged fight, but when I watched Sarah Baska Sarah Baska's video, it seems like the fight actually wasn't staged. And I say that because Sarah was like in the middle of where the fight was, and she actually like basically got punched by like some guy, and her eyelash flew off of her face, and the whole thing was just like a lot. And she like showed close-up videos of like literally guys like punching guys, like fucking punching each other in the face. So a lot of people were like, was this staged? Like, was that just to get more clout or whatever? But no, I honestly think the whole thing was real, because you saw people getting decked in the face, and even Sarah looked like she got punched or something. So yeah, the fight was real. Someone like threw champagne in their faces, like Tana and Jake's faces, after they said their vows or after they were like married or whatever. This herd of people were just fighting, and they all like went outside, like the fight just like carried off to outside. So that thing was, the whole thing was just like really, really weird, and everyone described it as being like super weird. But also the weird part about it, like the very scammer aspect of this whole entire thing, was the fact that Tana was like putting out all of these tweets. She even put out like this black screen emotional like little YouTube video where she literally spent like a good 15 minutes just talking with a blank screen about how much she loves Jake Paul and how like serious their marriage is. She would go on Twitter and like rant like, fuck you guys, whoever doesn't think me and Jake's marriage is real, like you aren't shit, like blah 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 blah. So they were really coming to scam the 10-year-olds out here, because they were really trying to make people believe that their marriage was real, but even they knew it was fake. So it's just like, it's honestly pretty messed up. And this isn't the first time that Tana Mongeau has like sort of scammed her fans. You know, she's promoted some like pretty sketchy things before, and some like pretty shady companies and stuff, which lots of people have talked about before. But yeah, then also the live stream that they showed apparently was complete trash. People paid that amount of money to literally see a shitty 2-minute recording of them like exchanging their vows, and people said they couldn't even hear, and like the video quality was just terrible, and they had mass amounts of people paying that much money just to see the video, and it all was fake, and it was literally just all for nothing. So yeah, they really scammed these people out of their money. And you know that like no grown-ass adult was paying that money. It was all little kids who like went and got their mom and dad's credit card and freaking swiped it because they wanted to see Tana Mongeau and Jake Paul get married. Like, come on. So yeah, I just honestly don't respect it. I don't think that it's right at all. Like, you're literally, like, I would get it if it was a joke and like they said it was a joke and everyone knew it was a joke. You know, everyone that's like an adult and, you know, has some common sense knows that it's all fake and they're just doing it to get attention and make money and blah 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 blah, just like everything else on YouTube. But I mean, these little kids who don't know better, they don't know, and they're gullible enough to be tricked into believing this stuff and then just shelling out all of this money to these people. And I just think it's really shady and like not a good business practice whatsoever. But yeah, that's everything I have to say about that video. Let me know what you guys think about their whole marriage, just them as a whole. Like, let me know your thoughts, because I'm very curious to know if anyone else feels the same way, or if you don't even care about it. Like, I get that too. Like, I don't really care. I just think the whole thing is kind of funny, but also like pretty shady. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna be the video for today. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. All right, bye guys.